I used to think my neighbor, Mr. Keene, was just a lonely old man. He lived 3 houses down in a small, tired looking house with slanted green shutters. He wasn't friendly, but he wasn't rude either. Just a solitary figure who offered a slow, half hearted nod when we passed. I never gave him much thought until the lights started. Every night, almost exactly at 3 a.m., a dim, flickering glow would appear in one of his downstairs windows. It wasn't a lamp, it was a pulse. On, off, in weird, uneven bursts. It lasted anywhere from minutes to hours. I told myself it was just insomnia or a strange, old man routine. But being awake at that hour, staring at a light that shouldn't be on, started messing with my head. It felt deliberate, like whoever was turning that light on knew it was being watched. One night, I saw a shadow pass in front of the glow, too tall and too broad to be Mr. Keene. The next morning, I saw him outside and he forcefully gave me a weak smile. That's when I noticed the smell, a faint, disgusting smell, like spoiled meat drifting from his backyard. I tried to dismiss it as a dead animal, but the odor never went away. The smell was so bad that even the mailman and delivery drivers stopped coming close to his door. They used to leave packages at his main gate. Then came the noises, low, cutting sounds, and scraping sounds. Sometimes I could hear a little faint scream. One evening I was doing household chores. Then I saw him through my window, dragging something across the grass. It was large, wrapped in a dark tape. His expression was serious. My heart stopped as I watched him stop near the back of the house, his head slowly turning toward my window. I couldn't see him properly, but I swore he smiled, slowly looking straight into my eyes. I quickly closed my window. I had so many questions in my head. I knew he was weird, but now I could confirm that something was definitely wrong with this guy. I tried to tell myself, maybe it was a dead animal or maybe just trash. But then why did he smile creepily? That night, the flickering started again and didn't stop until dawn. I began keeping notes, the exact time the lights came on and any sounds I heard. On the fourth night, the curtain shifted while the light was on. For a brief second, I saw him standing there, and behind him, barely visible in the darkness, was another shape, smaller, still. I didn't sleep. The next afternoon, walking past his house, I saw his front door was cracked open. The inside was too dark for daylight. Something in me urged me not to look, but I did. On the far wall of the hallway, I saw dozens of old photographs, pinned up in rows, faces, people. Then, the door slammed shut and I heard a low cutting noise. I went to my room and decided to call the police. Yet, I hesitated, afraid of being the crazy neighbor. That night, the lights didn't flicker. They stayed on, bright and steady. Then, I saw a suitcase from the window, with a hand sticking out of it. At that moment, I picked up my phone. I told the police everything. The police didn't come right away. They said, "It will take time." At 3:07 a.m., with the lights still on, everything was dark. The street was silent. The first police car rolled in. The officers knocked, then broke the door open. I watched their flashlights move through the rooms until one of them froze and called the other over. Minutes later, more sirens came, a van, an ambulance. The whole house was smelling disgusting, stronger than before. An officer approached my porch. "It's a good thing you called," he said. "We found a trap door in the living room leading to a narrow space. That's where we found everything. Boxes of clippings, shelves of carefully labeled objects, watches, necklaces, and the photographs. hundreds of them, organized chronologically on the walls. We also found a photo, he continued, a photo of you. It was taken from outside your window at night, and it was labeled with tomorrow's date. You are lucky you called us on time. Otherwise, you could have been next, he said quietly before walking away. I didn't sleep for days. The police found signs of multiple people and remains in various stages of decay. No one knew how long it had been going on. They never found Mr. Keene. Sometimes, I still wake up at 3 a.m., staring at my own curtains, waiting for that flicker of light, thinking, what if my serial killer neighbor is back?